Hey guys, welcome to Steve's Horizon Labels and Stamps YouTube channel. Today I've been a little bit busy mucking around with the old labels, sorting them out. I just want Steve's Horizon Labels and Stamps. Sorry about, I always forget about that. So I've been mucking around, sorting out some labels, and I thought I'd show you just some of my collection. I've got so many, it's like unbelievable, you know, the amount of labels I've got. I have actually been going through them, and I've got them in this folder. I actually purchased this folder with, I think he said about 100 plus labels with this, and I actually got a packet of Type 3 labels from him. They're supposed to have been the white labels, but it was mistaken. He stated that when he got to the person who was going to give them to him, they misunderstood him and gave him the wrong packet. And he's had them for a few years, I suppose, by now, and they'd never been used. So we actually put them on eBay as an auction, and I bidded on the actual auction itself and won the bid. Now this is like, some of these actually came with it, but not all of them. Most of them were like the gold labels, which I've taken out because I'm in the process of sorting these out. So anyway, this is the folder here. I've not set them in dates. I just set them as like the labels itself. I'll try to turn it around. So I've got an SP there, which is a small package, I suppose, or special. Well, yeah, small package. I think it was. You've got the 2 PK and the 1 PK. There's actually 3 different first types of labels. That's 2007. That one's 2011, and that one is 2003. That's the earliest one. Second class ones, 2002, and this one's 2006. They did an SU label as well, and that is, I think, 2007, 2008. I can't really read it because the actual type is kind of like really messed up. It didn't really type it out properly, but I know they actually did make these because I've actually got gold ones somewhere as well. They also done gold ones with a tax code on. A BLG, 2LL, second large letter, SD special delivery. Then they actually made 3 different airmail tickets. You got A, AX, and AAX. That's two. They're all that. Well, that one's 2006. That's 2009. 2009. They did actually run these up until, I think, like 2002 up till 2010. I do believe that they've actually got some of these on gold label, which I've got somewhere as well. Just not been able to dig them out as yet. This one is I think that might have been one of the first Parcel Force ones, but I'm still checking on that actually. I think that was just a special package, like special delivery or something. That was 2008, I think. I can't really see some of the text, to be honest with you. Magnifying glass, it's not all that good. 2003, yeah, 2003, I think that one is. That one's 2002. The 2PK is 2010. You got the 2LG 2009. 1LG 2009. 2PK post Brennell 2008. Second post Brennell 2005. Then I started putting some of the actual more recent ones, tax code ones, 2011 BBK, 2008 1L, and 1AF 2011. Now these these 2 are actually Scottish, so these 3, they're all Scottish as well. Then I went on to the thinner font ones, which started in around about 2000, late 2010, 2011. 1PK, 2PK, 1LG. I have got a 2LG, which I haven't put in yet, but that will go underneath. Misprint error, a partial false. I have got some other partial falses that I need to check out and put in here as well. RPR, which is a return package. So if you book something from a certain business, to return it, you take it to the actual post office and they would give you an RPR label for that one, I believe. Same with this one. I actually stopped doing it RPR late 2010, 2011. Then I moved on to the RSF. I have got an RSF white one. I've just got to dig it out and put it in here as well. 2MP tax code. That one's a tax code, both Welsh. FF, which is I believe they were for the falses. I did actually get a load of these done when they first came out, but I've only sold most of them as well. A tax code AML, SD special delivery 9. There is a bit of information on the 9. I can't remember what it is. I think it's like SD9 is like, you know, before 1 PM or something. I'm not 100% sure though. ITS, international tracking, I think that is. PE, which is one of the other old partial false ones, which they done in 2012. SF, Welsh, AAX, ML, and BLG, big, large packet, I think that is, something like that. I still don't know half of what these mean, actually. I've still got to research some of them, because I did have, you know, a lot of information in my brain at one time, but I had an accident and a lot of the information kind of leaked out, and I've got a lot of, you know, I actually did forget about a lot of the information on these because I actually stopped doing these for 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years. It's only until now I've actually started doing them again. So, you know, I've got to remember what these BLGs are actually, and SF. But I think that one is international signed for, yeah, international tracked and signed. Then I've gone on to like the newer ones, 1A, 1L. So that's first. 1L is 1 letter, first class letter. The 1LG is first large. So the LG is actually standing for large. So that's probably big, large, something like that, because the actual cost on that was £1.09, and that one was £1.26. You got the 2LG, the 2SP. The 2SP is a second small package, second class, while the 1SP is the first class one. I have got some Welsh of these ones, but I've not dug them out yet. I'll put them to one side. I still need to sort this folder out. I've got to buy a new one actually, and put some of these in the new one. Then you came on to these ones, which started off late 2015, I think it was, when they first started coming out. So you got a special delivery by 1 o'clock. 2 of these now. I don't know if you can see, but this is like an olive green, while that one is like a goldy colour. Now I think they also done like a greyish colour as well, and a blue colour. I've got a bluish one there. That's the only one I think I've got at the present moment. You got this 1C small package, 2C. That's 1C is first class small package. Small package. Signed for first class. First class large letter. Second class small parcel. Signed for second class. I think I have got a second class large letter, which I need to stick in there as well. You've got Royal Mail signed for first class. and the Royal Mail signed for second class. I think these are usually delivered the next day. Then you've got second class small parcel with the blue head. Now, I know with some of these that you do have ones where it's got like, I believe that there's one like signed for next day or something. Royal Mail signed for first class, Royal Mail signed for first class, second class, special delivery by 1 p.m. So that's the ones which is usually meant to be posted to you the next day by 1 o'clock. First class large letter, second class large letter, and 1L, one large letter, post Brenham. I have got a couple more post Brenhams which I've got to get as well. Then I moved on to the thick font ones. You got the airmail. It's similar to like the white ones, but they did eventually move on to the gold labels around about late 2009, early 2010. These ain't got certain, I've not put these as certain dates. I just put them like labels. I don't know what the earliest dates are, and I don't even think I've actually got any. I think I've got a couple of like first day ones, which I've got to sort out, but for now I've just put them in, kind of thing. They might even be tucked behind because some of them I've got 2 or 3 of them. Like if I pull this one out, there should be another one beneath it. Couple, I have got more, so I've only put a couple in at a time, so I don't want the actual plastic to like tear. So you've got the first packet, second class packet, special delivery, special package, or small package. I still can't remember that, small package or special package. Second class large letter, first class large letter, first class letter, second class large letter, second class large, um, 1L, which is like first class letter. Then I've gone on to like type 1, which some of the post offices still had at the time, because these were all used as the type 2 labels, the type 1 labels, and then they did start going on to the type 2 labels a bit later, but when they put new codes on, the thinner font ones, they actually done an update, and they started using the same old labels. So like, the thinner fonts, sorry, the thinner fonts still were being used on the type 1 gold labels, because you can see the Prev around the side. And I did update the label a bit later. So anyway, with these ones, you've got like the first 1PK, 2PK, first large, second large, the SP. Now the SP did come out later, but people still had some of the old type labels, so they started using the old type labels as well. So and you've got 4 different types of SPs now. Airmail, second packet with the tax code, and SD with a tax code. People who had these labels were given to them, was able to take them to the post office and get their own labels printed up, like I was able to do it sometime. Blank labels, and I used to go to the post office and get them to print labels on the ones, like print the postage cost on the labels what I had. Because I think it's like 2012, I had like a load, which I was buying off eBay, type 1s. And when the new tax code came out, I went in there with some of the old type 1s, and I got them to actually print them on the type 1 labels. You've got the RPR, which is, again, return postage to a business. Then they came out with the Type 2 and the Type 3. Now these ain't all kind of like set out as Type 2, Type 3. But I'm just showing you, you know, exactly what they did do after the Type 1. They still went on with the Type. When they went on to Type 2, they still used some of the old codes, like 1PK. Come out, they put a D on it. 2PKD, AML, AAX, BL. I think that's a big letter. 1L, G, 2LG, 1MP, which is one of the newer ones, which is still being used at the moment. They've actually stopped some of these labels, by the way. Some of the codes. An SP, which is on, I think, a Type 2 label. Similar to that one. But this one's got an actual tax code on it. Got the first. You've got another pass or false one. Then you had like these introduced. One small packet and two small packets. So that's first class small packet, second class small packet. Then they also came out with these new ones. Second special delivery first class by 1 o'clock. I think there's, and I'm sure I've seen an SD2. But what I've done with it, I do not know. I'm sure they did the SD2 as well. Then, like, you know, all the others just like normal tax code ones. 1LG, 2LG, BL, FF, 1PK, 2PK. And, you know, it just keeps going on and on. You know, some of these sheets ain't filled up yet because I'm still going through them, as I say. You got like labels with like overprint on them. I started putting like the more kind of recent Welsh post-Brennan ones. There is one on here, this one here. And I have got another one on here somewhere, which has got an error code. The error on here is because it's got like a missing L. I have got like 1 LGs and 2 PKs and 1 PKs as well, and a few others which has got a missing L on. They were what happens that when they changed the label to the Type 2, the font didn't actually get all onto the label apparently, so it kept cutting out the L until they'd done some updates on it. And it only was doing that for like a couple of months, about 2 months or so, until they sorted it all out. So anyway, big packet, big special packet, BL, 2BK, 1LG, 1LG, 2LG, A, ML, SU, and, you know, like the normal old kind of stuff. SP, 1AF, which is one of the older Welsh ones. 2MP Welsh, standard SD ones. Back, I put some of the more rare ones on because, like, not these 3, but this one here, I think it is. That was like printed 9 days after they actually came out, but this one here is meant to be the first day of the print of the SP2, because the guy I bought this folder from and other labels from had a piece of paper, and he states, you know, black and blue, that this is supposed to be a first day print of the S2 2SP label. So I'm still checking up on that actually, because it's already done one mistake. I won't be surprised if there's another mistake. But these here, these are the new type of labels. Have I got me? Yeah, the print. This is the print on here. Yeah. Now, post offices were meant to use these labels, but some of the actual post offices decided to go back to the gold ones because they had like stock still. So what they did, they actually went back to the gold ones and then putting these onto the gold. I've actually got two of these. One is like special delivery by one, and the other one is Royal Mail signed for second class. Now, I don't know exactly how many post offices did this. The postcode on this is, if I can read it. It's printed on the 28th of the 10th, 15. And the postcode is 2QR. And with this one, this was printed on the 12th, 15. And the postcode is SG10 6AJ. So that one was printed from post office about 2 months after this one. So, you know, some post offices were still using their Type 3 gold labels for, you know, 3 or 4 months. Actually completed the gold label stock, and then they went on to the actual new ones, which have been the white ones with the Queen's heads on. And if you see here, these were after the gold labels, they actually started using this font first, and then after a couple of years, I think this one's printed 2016, they then started moving on to the new ones and putting like the 2D barcode, and they started doing those in 2016. So that one's 2016, which is 30th of the 9th. That's 12th, 11th. See, this is what I don't understand. This one is the 28th of the 2nd, 16, right? Now, if that is correct, these are the 10th of the 7th, 6th of the 10th. Now, if that is supposed to be like a 1L, if that's supposed to be like the first day of print, then they were still using the old font and the old labels even when the new ones came out. So I don't know about that. You know, why would they say that is a first day of print, 23rd to the 9th, 16, I think it is, or is it 15? Could be wrong, it's 15. Yeah, I'm wrong, it's 15. So yeah, that went on to the 15th, and then 2016 they moved on to this one. So yeah, I made the error on that one. That is possibly a first day one, because I just checked on the date. It's a bit hard to read because the actual label's screwed up, and it being like that, you know, it's not really worth as much as it's supposed to be worth. But I do have some other first day ones, I'm pretty sure of it, so I'll probably change that over and put that a better one in this folder later. I'm actually going to buy some more of these folders because they look pretty interesting. About 10 quid on eBay, I think, for, you know, about 20 sheets, 20 pages you get on there. Because I want to, you know, I've got so many labels. I don't think I'm going to have enough room to put all my favourite labels into this one. So I'm going to have to move on to a second, maybe 3 folders. Now this is not for sale. I just wanted to show you guys this folder. Hello, Jessica. So yeah, this is all what I've got. You know, this is what I've done today. When I get another couple of these folders, I'll be doing more. You know, I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of labels I've got to go through. It's just taking time. I want to try to find some of the first day print ones if I can. But yeah, I thought I'd share that with you. And have a good day, and I'll catch you later. Catch you later, Jess. Bye.